What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Regular Fan Show on this lovely Tuesday morning. And I mean, truly lovely. It's like 60 degrees out. I'm wearing shorts. It is honestly superb. Hope it's nice wherever you guys are listening or watching from as well. It's the boys, Vinny Fredericks, Bruce Juno here, back to recap a busy weekend and all the great things around the world of sports. Bruce, what's going on, my friend?
I accidentally knocked my camera off again, so I had to
That's
restart my
why you
camera.
would.
Yeah. We were doing
That's
that
why
real
you would
quick.
my
Luckily, you were the
phone.
one talking. Well, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's been a long weekend of actually like surprisingly not watching sports, which is kind
It
of a
was a busy
shock
weekend.
on my end of things. I usually always watch something, but work and other stuff got in the way. But we're back.
Hmm.
We're back.
Yeah, we had our little recap day yesterday, so we're as caught up as we can be, and a lot happened. That's
You had
all I
your
can really say.
recap day, dude. I had to work yesterday for 12 hours.
Yeah, well, I guess luckily at work I was able to do a little bit of a recap. Um, Still a lot that I wish I could have watched, but
Yeah, same.
I feel like the first thing that we must dive into is how crazy the NFL free agency has already been.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even at official free agency. That's not until Wednesday. We're still in the legal, I don't know, negotiating period, whatever you want to call it, where these teams can agree to terms with players, and I feel like a good chunk of the big names are already off the board, and it's only been a day.
Yeah, I've seen um a lot of moves and a lot of non-moves, a lot of just, money being spent to retain guys.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, as far as the most impactful ones for me so far, I can't believe the league let Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs get the Super Bowl MVP and Kenneth Walker. I mean, what the whole issue for me, at least watching the Chiefs this year, was they couldn't get any sort of run game going with Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, and now you hand them arguably a top 10 running back in Kenneth Walker. I mean, Mahomes is going to miss a little bit of time at the beginning of next season, but by the time he gets back, I feel like they'll still be in decent position. Like they're not going to be out of the playoffs or nothing. So, the Chiefs for me immediately jump right back into contending for a Super Bowl with this pickup, and I'm sure they're not done. But you let Patrick Mahomes get Super Bowl MVP running back. That's honestly terrifying to think about.
Yeah. I don't know. That one was kind of crazy for me. Like, I don't know why Seattle let him go.
I was surprised they let him go too, because they
But
lost a couple other pieces too.
but they kept
I
Shaheed.
feel like they lost. Yeah, I saw they retained Shaheed. I feel like they lost a safety. They lost the one D end. I forget where he signed, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But they lost a couple other pieces on the defensive side, and I don't really know. Charbonnet's a really good running back too, but is he going to be able to be an every down back when they really only put him in when they were on the goal line this past year?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a questionable move in my opinion, but I don't know. I definitely don't understand why they would give him up, but like obviously the Chiefs need a running back, like you said. Um, Pacheco and Hunt weren't really cutting it. As hard as Pacheco did run at the ground, he didn't run very far down the field. So um,
Yeah.
they were in need of somebody in the
As someone who
backfield,
had
but
Pacheco in fantasy, dude, it's about time they moved on from him.
um,
Dude killed my fantasy team.
yeah. So I'm curious. I'm curious too. I'm wondering if they're gonna get um, an RB1 of some kind, or if they do end up just using Charbonnet. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think who else is really out there. as far as running backs go that are free agents, I
Unless
mean,
they
granted
go
they could
RB
draft
in the
somebody.
draft.
Yeah, but I guess they could go late first round. Pretty sure
Yeah.
they have their first round pick. But I don't know. Do you trust a rookie to be RB1 right away? I guess they don't really
I
need
mean, I
to
don't
worry
know,
about
man,
that
but
much trust.
look at like Omarion Hampton before he got hurt. Look at
Mhm.
you never know, and you never know what they're gonna show off in preseason.
No. I guess it depends who falls down to him because you know Jeremiah Love's going to be gone by then, so there's no way they
Yeah.
get him. I honestly don't know who else I would rank. I mean, there's a pretty steep drop off from Jeremiah Love to the next running back prospects in this year's draft, I would say. So they'll probably have their pick of whoever they want at the end of the first round, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be someone able to replace Kenneth Walker's production. There isn't really anybody out there that's a free agent that could either. I mean, Najee Harris is an interesting one if he could stay healthy, but that's about it. I mean, Antonio Gibson, Austin Eckler, just a lot of guys that are kind of past their prime.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I'm
either way,
curious. I definitely am curious to see what they're gonna do because, yeah, I mean the Chiefs solved their problem. Well, one of their problems offensively. I mean I feel like they could use some wide receivers, but
mm-hmm.
can't hurt to have a good running back. He's not much of a pass back. He's not much of a a pass catcher. But like he's not like the best pass catching
I
back in
feel
the
like
league.
they'd
But
be feel like they'd be able to get him some decent numbers receiving the ball. Like that, I feel like that'd be something they would work on pretty early with
well,
him in
I'm
camp.
assuming most teams do. But he's just not known as a receiving back.
Hmm.
Um, Another big one for me was the. I mean, we talked about it last pod, but Mike Evans is is off and
49ers,
away.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been finding the memes of just people saying like the substation with Mike Evans coming to town looking at his hamstring or something. Because I haven't read enough into that whole substation thing by Levi Stadium or yeah, Levi Stadium, whatever it is. I haven't really looked into it, but there seems to be pretty solid evidence that it's not helping the 49ers injury situations. And you take a player who just missed a bunch of time this year, like Mike Evans, throw him
I
next to
have
that.
no idea what you're talking about.
You haven't seen any of that.
Dog, I've been off social media for 2 days.
No, but this is not just like from the last like this was talked about during the season.
I must have.
Now it's being talked about a little bit more since Mike Evans is going there, but yeah, there's a substation like with some sort of I don't know if it's like a cellular kind of thing or what goes on there, but some sort of energy type of substation and apparently it's linked to some of the players or could be linked to some players having greater chances at getting like soft tissue injuries like calf, hamstring, any sort of muscle injury. This is a real thing, I'm
Bro, when you
telling
said substation at first, I thought
you.
I thought you just meant there's
You're
like a
thinking
sub
Subway?
restaurant, like it's like a Subway, dude, around the corner. I was like, what is this guy talking about?
No, definitely not a Subway. I don't know what they actually make at this place.
Huh.
An electrical substation near their training facility causing high injury rates.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
right next to it.
The idea that low frequency electromagnetic fields from the facility impact tendons.
Hmm.
And I guess nothing's proven absolute certain, but some people seem to think that they're linked. So yeah, that's why I keep seeing people.
Oh, hold
I
on.
just keep on seeing memes of people saying Mike Evans going there is not going to end well.
Is this guy a reliable source? NFL host, analyst, and okay. This guy says there's like a like the 49ers subsidy, the 49ers stadium subsidy. Oh, this was from 2010. But it says the
I
49ers
didn't. I
stadium
didn't.
subsidy includes the $20 million to intend to charge Silicon Valley Power for the relocation of the Tasman Electric Substation. All that is necessary is for the city of Santa Clara to submit the bill for a Tasman substation move in the amount of $20 million directly to Dr. John York, owner of the San Francisco 49ers. That is because the substation is being moved strictly for the benefit of the 49ers and for no one else.
Well, they didn't move it. It's still
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and hasn't. It seems like it's not really working out, but yeah, it's just everyone's saying like the substation rubbing their hands together, watching Mike Evans and
Oh,
his
I
hamstrings
see that
walk in.
exact one right now. The guy from The Simpsons.
I wonder what number he's going to pick too. He can't pick 13. Brock Purdy's got 13. He's not
Yeah.
giving that up. I
Hmm.
wonder what number did Mike Evans wear in high school? Maybe imagine he wore 13 back then too. Let's see. Oh no, he wore number 4 in high school, but somebody's got number 4 on San Francisco, or maybe it's retired or something. But I feel like he can't take number 4. Okay, maybe he could get it. Quarterback
Adrian
Adrian
Martinez.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of this dude. I feel like Mike Evans could possibly get his number.
Just give the dude a couple mil. You got your number.
Yeah, we know Mike Evans got it. We know Adrian Martinez probably doesn't have it,
Yeah.
so I'm sure he would take it. Actually, right now on their active roster, I don't know, on their roster on their team website doesn't show Adrian Martinez, so it seems like it's up for grabs. So maybe Mike Evans will be number 4.
Hold on, let's check their roster.
Another another team that's been going crazy already. We haven't even started actual free agency. Dude, the Raiders are low key building a pretty scary team. Maybe not next year, but
Curtis
in a couple
Rourke.
years, Raiders are going to be Curtis Rourke.
Yeah, that's their number 4.
Who is Curtis Rourke?
He is a reserve / non-football injury quarterback.
So Mike Evans can have his number.
Yeah, give him a bag. You're good.
Anyways, the Raiders have been going nuts. Just a list of players they got already within the last day. Tyler Linderbaum, 3-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
Quay Walker,
Mm-hmm.
Nakobe Dean, Jalen Naylor, Kwity Paye, Eric Stokes, Malcolm Kuntz, and traded for Teron Johnson. And they got rid of Geno Smith, so that's automatically another W.
Well, I mean them and the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans been busy too. Granted,
Wandale
they're signing a
Robinson.
bunch of Giants.
Yeah. Yeah. Wandale
I saw
Robinson.
someone say like, I was waiting for you to keep going.
And I was waiting for you to keep going.
I saw someone say Brian Dable's thought process is let's sign all the guys that got me fired.
Yeah,
That's what he's thinking right now.
Wandale Robinson, John Franklin Myers, Cordell Flott, Alante Taylor. There's another Mitchell Trubisky. That's all I see right now. Yeah. So that's 5 guys. That's 5. It's a couple young guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Flott's a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Alante Taylor, I don't know exactly how old he is. Probably in his.
I don't know if you said this too, but the Josh Williams, Chiefs corner.
Oh, they brought in Josh Williams?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. I think the Wandale signing is really good for them.
Yeah, I mean
He's a good
Wandale's a
underneath
young
receiver.
guy.
A lot of Gets a lot of receptions. You can find him over the middle most plays.
Yeah, and John Franklin Myers too. He's probably 30 is my guess, 31 maybe, but he's solid.
Hmm.
He's a solid guy.
Dude, and another one that we didn't talk about yet, Travis Etienne to the Saints.
So I didn't see
That
that, but
might
I
be
did see a
right.
lot of things talking about Kamara. So I was assuming something went down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're Alvin Kamara, I wouldn't blame him for wanting to get out of there. At the same time, I don't. Kamara confuses me. Like, I feel like he's past his prime at this point. Then he'll show a random glimpse of being back, and then he'll go right back to being a washed up running back, which is
But
fine.
he's like
He was
he was
great,
so
just
good.
not the same.
Yeah.
I know. He's still a great receiving back, but he's not the same Alvin Kamara that could lead the Saints to the playoffs. Saints have not been good for the last couple of years. They need to switch something up.
How about Max Crosby?
Yeah, man, Ravens got a good one there. I feel bad for Joe Burrow. 'Cause think about it. Now Joe Burrow has to go to bed at night thinking about the fact that twice per year he plays Myles Garrett, twice per year he plays Max Crosby, and twice per year he plays TJ Watt. And you know that the Bengals are not going to surround him with a good offensive line. They
Yeah.
can't.
Well, speaking of T.J. Watt, Kenny Pickett to the Carolina Panthers.
Good for Kenny Pickett that he's still that one fake slide got him this many years as a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that one hit to the head with a helmet from Myles Garrett got him this many years in the NFL.
Oh, that was you're thinking of Mason Rudolph.
Oh, I am thinking of Mason Rudolph. Is he still in the league?
He is. He's a backup. So I think he was a backup in Pittsburgh this year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Mm-hmm.
I always got those two mixed up, but yes, I do know. I do remember the fake slide now from Kenny Pickett.
Mm-hmm.
Tua.
Who else? Yeah, Tua to the Falcons.
Tua.
So the Falcons have two left-handed
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna
injury
say. Is
prone
I was gonna say.
mediocre quarterbacks.
I was gonna say they're bringing in Tua for a year or two so that all the guys can get used to a left-handed thrower, so they can then try to progress Michael Penix into a good quarterback. But they want the guys to get used to someone throwing them the ball left-handed, so then they can support Michael Penix.
Well,
Tell
they
me I'm wrong.
should
Tell me
be.
that's not a great game plan.
That's honestly not a bad point. I think that they should more be focused on getting everybody used to having a quarterback that throws accurate instead of left-handed. If the quarterback is left-handed, if he's accurate, it won't be that big of a deal. But Michael Penix was not very accurate, nor was he very healthy. Tua, very not accurate and very not healthy. So I don't know what the Falcons expect to happen
How
here.
much did
They
they
would have
pay
been
him?
better off going after Kyler Murray, if anything.
How much did
I
he
don't think
get
they're
paid?
paying him much, maybe 5 million. I think it's a 5 million. Well, he's also still getting 99 million or whatever from the Dolphins over the next 2 years.
Wait, is it going to be Chad Henne that's going to be starting with no, who was it? Who was North Dakota quarterback for the Chiefs at the end of the season? Not Chad Henne.
Carson
It's
Wentz,
no.
Gardner Minshew.
No, because Gardner. That's what I was going to say. Gardner's now at Arizona.
Yeah,
Sugar. I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
No. Damn it! I'm gonna be so mad. Hold on, Chiefs. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. They
But
went 6-11. I think that's so funny.
yeah, but that's the problem is that now they get Super
This
Bowl
guy.
MVP
So they
and a
got rid
top
of
15 pick.
OG Gardner, and so it's gonna be Chad Alodicon
Oh, I
or
remember
Chris
him.
Alodicon. Chris Alodicon.
Yeah.
from South Dakota State. Unless they bring somebody
Well,
else
I'm
in,
sure they'll.
obviously.
I was gonna say I would expect them to bring someone else in, considering Mahomes is maybe gonna miss what the first 6 weeks at most, probably. So you're gonna want to have a few wins under your belt, so you're still in decent playoff shape when he gets back. Maybe they bring in Kirk Cousins. Who knows?
Ooh, Kyle Allen to back up Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just scrolling through them
But
now. Do you
Allen,
see how much Alec Pierce got paid?
yeah, that was another one that was gonna bring up.
4 year, 114 mil or something like
I
that.
What is he now? Like the fourth highest paid wide receiver on a per year basis, something like that.
It was something
It's
crazy. And then Danny Dimes just didn't he reject like about 100 mil or something like that?
I think they offered around the same that Sam Darnold got, like a 3 year 100 mil, but he wants 50 mil a year or something like that, which is insane. Honestly, the Colts' first like 8 weeks of this past season might have all just been a pipe dream. Because like I don't think Daniel Jones is going to come back that great off a torn Achilles. They're trading away Anthony Richardson. I mean, they have Alec Pearson. Who's their other wide receiver? I know they just
Michael
traded
Pittman.
Pittman.
Michael
No,
Pittman.
yeah, I mean yes, but they just traded Pittman. There was someone else that they have at wide receiver alongside Alec Pierce. I mean, yes, you still have Jonathan Taylor, but I don't think they're going to be nearly good enough to win the division next year. Maybe make it in as a playoff team, but I don't think the Colts are going to be nearly as good as we thought they were going to be after the beginning of
Josh
this
Downs.
season. Must have been Josh Downs. Yeah, I thought there was someone else better outside of Pittman, but
They got no one right
I guess
now,
not.
bro.
So,
They
all right. So
got
now, so yeah, now your number one wide receiver is Alec Pierce. I don't think that's good enough.
your number 2 is Josh Downs, and your number 3 is Ashton Doolin.
Yeah, I don't think that's good at all. And you got a quarterback in Daniel Jones
He
who
went to
had
Malone College.
one decent half a season. He's just coming off a torn Achilles. Like this Colts team is not going to be great next year unless Jonathan Taylor has another MVP caliber season.
You think Malik Willis is starting quarterback in Miami?
Yeah, that's why they signed him. I don't know who else they would bring in. I'm intrigued to see what Minnesota does because I don't think they're sold on JJ McCarthy. So I've seen they might be in on like Kyler Murray.
I've seen they're in on Kyler too, but who knows? I'm kind of doing. Oh, Cardinals brought in Minshew and Kendrick Bourne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bourne's a solid signing. Let's see who else was there. Cowboys haven't done much. Not surprising.
And you have the Pats. Um,
Yeah. Honestly, Giants getting what's his name? Isaiah Likely is pretty solid for them.
yeah. So it's
Knows
crazy
Harbaugh
because
well.
like Isaiah Likely is gone, and Charlie Collier
Mm-hmm.
went to who was it? Chargers, I think. I'll probably
Let's
see it
see.
scrolling here.
Panthers getting Jalen Phillips. That's solid.
Tyler Algier
I
to
feel
the
like they needed
Cardinals.
a good edge rusher. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went to L.A. Charlie Collier.
Let's see. Commanders got Odafe Owe.
Yeah,
Their defense really needed to get younger, so that's good.
Devin Bush to Chicago. That's a good little linebacker to Jalen Naylor to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Romeo Dobbs is still out there.
Alex Anzalone to the Bucks. Jets signed Mario Davis.
Yeah, Jets made a few moves. They traded for Minka Fitzpatrick too. I don't know what they're really planning on doing here, but They have made moves. I don't think they're really that big of difference makers, but
Laramie Tunsil contract extension.
oh, the Saints signed that guard out of Buffalo too, David Edwards.
Uh,
I feel like we're seeing a lot of, at least so far early on in this free agency, a lot of teams that struggled this past year. Like Saints, Raiders. We're seeing them make a lot of good moves early on. I think a lot of those teams are going to be vastly improved because of some of these moves. Browns have made a couple. Oh, Titans too. Oh, man, it's been crazy. And it's literally not even official free agency yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I want to say that's most of the big ones. I mean, Rams
J.K.
extended
Dobbins to
Trent
the
McDuffie after
Broncos.
trading for him.
J.K. Dobbins back to the
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah. He's always good when healthy. Oh, Steelers get Rico Dowdle. I think that's a really good signing for them.
Yeah. And he dropped in the past. The
Yeah.
the Green Bay Packers are finalizing a deal for Rashawn Gary to go to the Cowboys.
Yep. Yep. Stupid.
Rashawn Gary's good.
He was good till he tore his ACL. He has not been that good since.
Yeah.
And the Packers were planning on cutting him anyway. So, I mean, I guess you don't have to try to fight other teams in free agency, but I don't know. Gave up a pick for no reason. And if it means they're out on Trey Hendrickson, then I find it even more stupid. Because as soon as he became available, he should have been the number one priority. After the Max Crosby trade, Trey Hendrickson should have been the number one priority for Dallas. I mean, who knows? Maybe he still is, but I don't love the trade for the Cowboys at all. And trading for him, Gary, you're still paying him that decently sized contract that Green Bay was paying him. So I don't know. I don't love it. But I do love when this time of year comes, just because it's crazy seeing how many dudes start moving around in the NFL
Yeah, I mean, it's
from these
all
days
over the
when we get
place
to
right now.
free
It's pretty
agency.
sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like a lot of dudes that you just wouldn't expect to get moved. Like I didn't like Minka Fitzpatrick to the Jets. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I guess moving on.
Oh, my camera was froze that whole time. Sorry, everybody. I was kind of using this monitor to look at stories and stuff.
Oh man.
My apologies. Oops. I'm going to stop touching my desk, I guess.
Anyways,
Oopsies.
what's the
Sorry,
latest?
people. Listen to us on Spotify. Make sure to check us out on there. You won't have to deal with that if you enjoy looking at my face in
Yep.
motion.
Um, I
Oopsies.
understand you were saying before there's some new UFC news or
Yeah, I
just new
mean,
UFC
before I
coming
get
up.
to that, I'll start with something
What do we got?
you're more apt of, you're more
In tune
knowledgeable
with?
about.
Thank you.
Shagulous SGA. There we go. His 126th straight game scoring 20 plus points ties Wilt Chamberlain for the longest streak in NBA history. That happened last night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's honestly that snuck up on me. Like I knew. Oh, you poor thing. I knew SGA was creeping up, getting too close to the record, but the fact that now he's one game away from breaking so any record set by Will Chamberlain, you come close to that. That's incredibly rare.
Especially his 100
Because
point
that
game.
dude,
That totally happened.
yeah, definitely happened.
That totally
Like
legitimately happened.
The things that Wilt Chamberlain allegedly did
What do you mean he
were
did
not
them?
human on the basketball court. I wasn't there to watch, so I don't know. But
I
what
know a
people
guy.
say that he did, the dude was absolutely unreal. Probably one of the greatest athletes of all time.
I know a
So the
guy who
fact
knows a
that in the
guy.
big year, good, he was at the game.
Yeah, I know a
He
guy
actually
who
got
know a
dunked on.
guy. I know a guy who knows a guy who was at the game and has the whole thing on video.
The game 70 years ago.
Yeah.
But the fact that in the big year of 2026, we're talking about a modern player close to breaking a Wilt Chamberlain record. 126 games in a row, scoring at least 20 points.
It's a lot of games.
Think about that. 20 points.
How
I mean, a
who
lot of
did
dudes don't ever touch 20 in the NBA, let alone average 20. I mean, he averages 30, which is
who who do they play next?
next they take on, I got it right here, the Celtics on Thursday.
If the Celtics break that, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That's the thing. He's so tough to guard with the way he's able to draw so many fouls that even if he has a poor shooting night, he'll get a few at the line. He'll get enough to get 20. Thunder might lose the game, but he'll get that 20,
Well,
whatever it takes.
he's played against the Celtics 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 times in his career. He has scored over 20 in 7 of them.
Hmm. How many games again?
9.
Hmm.
So, if the Celtics play the way they did in either 2021 or nope, 6 of them. 6 of them, I lied. 6 of them. 6 out of 9. The last 5 he has scored 30 plus.
Granted, some of those, I was going to say some of those early ones were probably before he was even on the Thunder.
Yeah, there
When he
was
was with the
one when he was
Clippers.
on the Thunder in 2021.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Long
The
time
other
ago.
2 was when he was with the Clippers. But they have stopped him from getting 20 while he's been at OKC. Now, in the last 5, has he averaged like 34? Yeah. Has he scored under 30? No.
That's the thing. Like 20 doesn't even seem that hard for him to get to, considering he's averaging 30. Normally, if you can hold SGA to under 25, you'll be happy. But holding him under 20, I just don't say. I mean, you're talking a whole season and a half since this man has scored under 20 in a game. That's absolutely asinine. Like, that shouldn't be possible. I mean, LeBron James
Average
never
is
did
almost
that.
32.
Kobe never did that.
Average is almost 32 points. It would be cool if the Celtics did it, though.
Hmm. That would probably suck so much for him, though. Like, 126 straight games, and on the last one that you needed to break the record,
Just that
you
one.
don't get it. That'd be so brutal. If he came up like 15 games short, like, oh, all right, whatever. But literally tying the record and then not getting it, that'd be tough. But
Um,
still, it's an insane run he's been on.
yeah, I saw that and I thought you might enjoy um, discussing that. But yeah,
I do.
so UFC. There has
Yeah,
been
what's going on?
there's been the much anticipated summer 250th birthday for America UFC fight.
Mm-hmm.
And at UFC on Saturday, the card was officially released.
What do we got?
We've got Tell me I didn't just lose it. Nope, we've got.
That camera doesn't freeze too.
Oh, let's double check really quickly. Nope, we're good. We're good. People can still see me. We've got Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. That'll be a fun one. Bo Nickel, the up and rising man from the former Penn State wrestler. I think it was him that was the Penn State wrestler. Versus Kyle DeCaus. Mauricio Ruffy is a very big favorite against Michael Chandler. Jeez. Sean O'Malley versus Eamon Zahabi. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane is a very evenly odds fight, which does kind of surprises me. And then Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje, which Gaethje earned that fight, but I don't see him ever beating Taporia. I don't see anybody really right now beating Taporia, but yeah. So that's the card. Like it's a pretty fire card. I do enjoy the card. A couple random ones are kind of Ruffy Chandler to me and O'Malley's a hobby, but those will still be some fun fights. If I think O'Malley probably wins pretty handily, but if Michael Chandler can put something on Ruffy's chin, that could be an interesting little one right there. But the rest of them are pretty good fights. I mean, I think Taporia will probably mop Gaethje. Pereira, the fact that Pereira is only minus 115 is crazy. Bo Nickel, he goes to the ground, he's winning. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, it got released, obviously. Like, it's been, like, a big thing. Everyone's been waiting to see what the card was. Like, there's been a lot of, like names are getting tossed around. John Jones, Conor McGregor. Like, there's been a lot of names tossed around. Obviously, neither of those two are on the card. I actually want to see. See if there's any more.
Well, I'm glad they went the route of picking.
It's called UFC Freedom 250.
And not picking.
That's what they're calling it. UFC Freedom 250.
Like, I'm glad they didn't just go and pick Conor McGregor just to throw McGregor in there, knowing there's probably better fighters out there.
Yeah, it seems there's no early prelims. Like, it's just a main card. It's just a main card.
Mm-hmm.
On the South Lawn.
Couldn't imagine how much it would cost to go to that.
I know.
Like, are they even selling tickets for this?
I don't know.
Or is this just one of those?
Well, there's like the fight's happening, and then like across the street in that big like park, I guess you can fit like 80,000 people, and they're setting up like a bunch of massive like jumbotrons. And only like 2,000 people are actually going to be.
No public ticket sales for the main event.
I was hoping they would choose John Jones to be in it because he went to a high school around here, and I would try to use like the whole media thing of like I cover him for my local area. I was going to do that, but that brings me to my next point. John Jones obviously didn't get selected. Now he's got a little bit of beef with Dana White, as he wants out. He wants his contract to be, what's like the word for it? To be
voided.
Yeah. I can't remember the word they used, but I can't find it. But anyway, yeah, so John Jones retired in 2025. Heard about the White House fight. Unretired. Because he wanted
That is the reason why he unretired?
Yeah.
He wanted to fight at this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't get put on the card. Now he's mad. And he said his team was in negotiations with the UFC and he got lowballed. He wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, and I quote, Dana, you were heated about why I'm not on the White House card, but let's clear something up. My team and I were actually negotiating with the UFC for that fight. Real negotiations. I even came down from my original number, and what was I offered in return? I was lowballed. If the UFC truly feels like I'm done, then I respectfully ask to be released from my contract today.
I don't
That
know how you
was,
lowball John Jones. I mean,
yeah, I mean, he's
it's
widely
John Jones.
considered the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Dana
Hmm.
White himself has said if you put everybody on the planet in a room together and only one person was going to come out, it would be John Jones.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't put him on this card. Just doesn't make sense.
Um, he also he's had like arthritis in his hip. Um, and Dana White said that he took the video of him acknowledging that he had arthritis as John Jones should never fight again. And
Because he has arthritis that he
yeah,
wants to fight through.
and Jones continued to write by saying, yes, I have arthritis in my hip and it's painful, but that doesn't mean I can't fight. So let me get this straight. If I had accepted the lowball offer, suddenly my hip would be fine and I'd be on the White House card. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's got a point. They didn't care about his hip when they gave him that offer.
Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. We don't know.
Yeah, we weren't in the
I don't
room.
know if
But according to what he's saying,
I don't know if Dana has said anything about it.
I feel like if he did, we would have seen it by now. But
I
still,
mean,
I'm
Dana White. I
shocked
know
that
Dana
at
White
an
had
event
said he was
this
strongly
huge.
being considered for the fight, but he was retired. But he unretired.
Hmm.
So hold on, let me see. Dana
What
White.
it remind me? What is
I
John
definitely
Jones
just
done
bumped my
since he
camera.
unretired?
Definitely just bumped my
Like, has
camera.
he won any fights since he's come back?
Hold on, I did. I see. I knew it. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had an inkling feeling. Go check us out on Spotify. You won't be dealing with my camera situation. If it happens again, I'm not gonna say anything. Just check us out on Spotify too. But just in case you are listening on Spotify and you don't want to hear me keep talking about my camera. What was your question? Sorry.
Just what he's done since he unretired. Like, has he fought anybody? Has he
No,
won any
no. His
fights?
last fight was against Stipe Miocic, which was his only title defense. His only heavyweight title defense, and that was in late 2024.
Hmm. Gotcha.
When he beat Stipe. But what I was looking up, Dana White
See that
on
I'm not super surprised
John
that they didn't put him on the card then, since he hasn't done anything since he unretired. But I'm just more surprised that clearly there was a lack of communication between Dana and John. Otherwise, John Jones wouldn't be saying all these things on Twitter or X.
Well,
But
so I follow John Jones on Twitter. Um, just because he's a local, whatever, and if I wanted to see if anything was gonna happen, yada yada. And he was tweeting some randomness, and I was wondering what it was, and but I didn't really look into it much. But now obviously all this is coming out. This is Bleacher Report. White said that Jones even remotely in my mind. Wait. White said that Jones even remotely in my mind to be a part of the what? What does that even mean? The John Jones thing is BS. I'm not saying they weren't talking to John Jones and that John Jones wasn't interested. I love how every time he talks about John Jones, he says John Jones. He doesn't say Jones.
John
He doesn't say
Jones,
John. He says John Jones.
yep.
I'm not saying they weren't talking to John Jones and that John Jones wasn't interested in the fight. What was even crazier was John Jones came out and was like, I'm in negotiations right now for the White House card after I had already sent a text to his lawyer saying never going to happen ever.
Hmm.
As for McGregor, White did say the two sides are definitely talking, but UFC is not even close to pinning down a date for him to fight again.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Hmm.
But yeah, both of them were like really lobbying to be on the card.
Man. Well, despite all that, they did put together a good card.
Yeah, they put
I guess
together a
it's what
great card. Don't get
matters
me
at the end of the
wrong.
day. I feel like it still would have been really cool to see John Jones out there too, though.
Oh, I guess Dana White on speculation that John Jones might return for White House fight. Never, ever, ever. I don't know when that was, but never, ever, ever was John Jones even remotely in my mind to fight at the White House. So yeah, I mean, I guess Dana's doing it all in like press conferences, whereas John Jones is just hitting up Twitter.
Firing away on
Yeah, he's
Twitter.
just rolling away on Twitter. I don't even. I'm gonna check his Twitter real quick just to Johnny Meat, Johnny Meat, Johnny
I love that.
Bones.
It's like Kevin
Uh,
Durant in the NBA. Just be firing away on his burner accounts.
yeah. Where I forget what the tweet was. Oh, he must have taken. I think he took down the tweet that I had initially seen. That was just a random tweet. I forget what it was. He must have taken it down
Hmm.
because I don't see it.
Someone had to have screenshotted it and thrown it up
Yeah, I don't
somewhere.
remember what it was. It was literally like 2 words and just made zero sense at all. And I can't remember what it was, but I know it was yesterday
So it was
because
something cryptic.
I showed my buddy yesterday because I was with him. Hold on, let me see if because now I want to find this because it literally was just the most random thing ever. I don't think I cleared the notification or opened it or anything. But I don't know if somebody deletes something if the notification goes away. I don't know how that works, but
No, I don't think so. I still can't believe Dana said he's never gonna fight for UFC
I
again
don't
though.
see it.
Like I just like how do you let this relationship get so bad?
Yeah, I know. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You want to hear the whole thing real quick? His whole tweet. I just got it pulled up. Just really quickly before we move on to, maybe talk about the next thing. But it is pretty fun. It's not funny because it would be sweet to see John Jones fight again. But,
Mm-hmm.
what do
What's
I
funny is
know?
that this is all coming from an account named Johnny Meat.
Johnny Meat. Johnny Bones, dude. Come on now. All right. Hey, everyone. I wanted to address Dana White's comments from his past weekend because the truth matters to me and the fans.
Wait. Hold on. Let me cut you off. I found the deleted ones like a whole rant.
Yeah, I know there
For
was
when
a
you're done
whole.
reading it, I found the
I know
deleted
there's.
ones.
I know there was like a whole rant he went on. Like, I just wanted to. It was just a random one that was
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
just
yeah.
2 words. And
But
I can't.
when you're done with that, I have all the deleted tweets right here.
All right, but is it like, are they actually deleted or is it just a picture somebody made? You know what I mean?
No, they seem legit.
All right. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, I wanted to address Dana White's comments from this past weekend because the truth matters to me and the fans. Dana, you were heated about why I'm not on the White House card, but let's clear something up. My team and I were actually negotiating with the UFC for the fight, real negotiations. He was lowballed, like we read before, and then that he has arthritis. So that part we already heard. That's half of it. That's half of the tweet. Everything I read previously is only half of this tweet. Um, I even received stem cell treatment last week to get ready for the White House card, and training camp was scheduled to start today. I was preparing to be ready. I understand business deals fall through sometimes, but going out publicly and saying things aren't true isn't right. After everything I've given to the UFC, the years, the title defenses, the fights, hearing that I'm, quote, done is disappointing. Especially when, as recently as Friday, UFC was calling me to get me on that White House card for a much lower number. If the UFC truly feels like I'm done, then I respectfully ask to be released from my contract today. No more spins, no more games. Thank you to the real fans who know what's up. Bones out.
Hmm. Damn. So I'm assuming all of this that he deleted was before that, obviously. Like his
Must be,
first
because
one
that's
just,
the only thing now.
yeah. I'm assuming that they were posted in this order that they're in on this picture too, but started with I'm released from the UFC question mark exclamation point. Laying in my bed, wrapping my head around this perception. All I can think is how effing painful. Man, how effing painful. And then the other half of me is like, but is it really though? So all of this negotiating was complete BS. Is that what you want me to agree to publicly? If I would prove him wrong, would I be wrong? If I'm supposed to be if I'm supposed to publicly agree that our negotiations was a lie, we have a problem. And then the last one of just I'll be the fall guy. The dude was going through it for a minute there.
Well, I mean, I
But man,
don't. Yeah, I don't know, but no Johnny Bones. Apparently, never was gonna be Johnny Meat, but
yeah,
and just like there was never gonna be Conor McGregor. I wonder if McGregor's
exactly.
gone out and his notorious.
I highly doubt it.
I think it's no
You know
his.
McGregor. If McGregor was gonna do
Here
something,
it is, the
everybody would have
notorious
known.
MMA. No, I was looking up his Twitter. It's the notorious MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say anything?
That's what I mean. If he said something, everybody would have been talking about. He would have posted some crazy video. He would have made sure people knew.
Um,
The double champ apologizes to absolutely nobody. Oh man, but yeah, should be a good card. Should be should be
well,
a
someone
interesting
tweeted,
bout.
"Imagine living in 2026 and being excited to watch Conor McGregor fight." He quote tweeted it and put, "God is greatest. It's reality."
I don't think Conor McGregor's fighting again.
God bless the best. I won't be outbred, and that's a fact.
I mean,
uh,
that's fair.
yeah, he didn't really go off. Right, who's the Mac fighting? Freedom 250 retweeted how we not getting McGregor. He did tweet. He did tweet. Quote tweeted the UFC's tweet of the card and said, "A great card. Hashtag can't wait."
So he'll probably be there.
Oh, he'll definitely be there. Oh, right here. Conor McGregor tells Smashcast Media, that regardless of whether he's fighting or not, he plans to attend.
Hmm. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's how John Jones should have handled it. He should have been more like Conor McGregor. Regardless if you fight or not, this is a huge event for the UFC. As someone who built the UFC up,
Oh,
you
here
think
you go.
John Jones would just want to be there?
You want to know? Here's his reasoning of why he never gets put on big cards.
John Jones or Conor
Conor
McGregor?
McGregor. Conor McGregor says the UFC avoids putting him on the big cards because they know he sells regardless. They don't usually put him on UFC 200 or 300 or the Sphere. They'll put him on 201 or 301 like a double sale. The White House is going to hit no matter what. Who gives a F who we put on it, and then wheel McGregor out for the second one, so we double our economic take. Because, yeah, imagine
Point.
McGregor and Bones are on, like, the next card. They're going to have all these
Definitely. Well,
people.
I don't think John Jones will
Yeah, it
either.
doesn't seem like John Jones is,
Very
but
proud.
imagine John
That
Jones
that
goes
does
to,
make
like,
a
the
lot of sense.
PFL.
Never know. But man, gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Gonna be crazy.
I mean, yeah, I
Real
don't know if
quick.
we have much time for much else. We've got about 5 minutes left. I
No,
kind of just took up way
I
too
was
much
just about.
time talking about the UFC drama.
I was gonna say World Baseball Classic still
Yeah.
going strong.
Jaron Duran threw
Um,
out Roman Anthony.
yep.
USA's
Yesterday Aaron
cooking.
Judge and Roman Anthony went yard. Yeah, USA still cooking. I mean, I'm excited to see how things end up in actual tournament
Retrospect.
play. Yeah, but
Three,
that
four, three.
Selection
Three,
Sundays
four,
next
three.
Sunday.
3-4-3.
I don't know where I don't know what's going on anymore. Selection Sunday soon.
What? You don't understand
Um,
the 3-for-3 chant?
oh, 3 for 3.
Yeah,
It just sounded like you were saying 3-4-3, like
I was.
343.
Oh,
Yeah, but I thought you were saying like numbers. I didn't realize
no.
you were
Three
saying
for
like
three.
3 for 3.
3-4-3. 3-4-3.
I don't know. I don't know what exact 3 for 3 moment that's referencing, but
USA.
I,
3-4-3.
but what do we 3 for 3 in? Oh, the U.S. and women's hockey. Yeah. You lost me there for a second. I thought you were talking like 3 for 3, as in someone was at 3 for 3 at the plate or something. We spent all this time talking about how there was 4 events,
Yeah, we
including the
haven't
World
got to the
Cup.
fourth one yet.
I know, but we haven't been saying we haven't been saying it in threes. You caught me off guard there.
All right, wrap us up, Vinny.
I
Wrap us
understand.
up.
I understand what you were saying now. Don't worry. I get what you were saying. And yes, the U.S. coming for the sweep.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed. If you were watching on YouTube, apologies for Bruce's camera. That's why you can always check us out on Spotify as well.
Yep.
Check out the socials at the Regular Fan Show. We're making more daily content over at the Locker Room at lockerroomsportsmedia.com, Locker Room SM on all your social media. And we'll be back at it Thursday morning with some more of the Regular Fan Show. You need your energy boost? We got you with W Energy at w.gg. Get your energy powder there. Use code RFS for 10% off. And if you need some help organizing all your different betting apps and where you're placing bets, who's got the best odds, download Pickett Pro. We got you with 10% off if you use code Locker Room, and it'll make your betting
All
life
caps, no
that much
spaces.
easier. What he said. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you Thursday morning for more of the Regular Fan Show. Appreciate you tuning in. Peace.
3-for-3.